right, here we go. Our storm system is starting to move into the region, and we are seeing active rainfall into the desert southwest, and portions of Arizona are seeing those flood concerns today. As this system continues to progress to the north and to the east, that's when we'll start to see those changes to come. But we did note that we already saw that cold front moving into northeastern Colorado. That will be here with us this evening. And then eventually our area of low pressure will start to move on shore, and we'll get the energy from that, plus that extra moisture coming in from the top of the atmosphere. So let's go through that hour by hour forecast. We have those high clouds in place today. It's still a nice mild afternoon for us, so not much concern yet in our weather pattern. But then by this evening, this cold front sweeps in. It'll be quite breezy as it comes in, and those temperatures continue to drop gradually here overnight. The clouds stay in place, but we are clear of any precipitation by at least 10 o'clock. Then after that, we start to see more changes coming into play and stuff actually falling from the sky. So paused at Friday at 5 a.m. Very light freezing drizzle or perhaps some snow flurries here across the region. Starting to see more activity building in from the south and the southwest. The San Juans are going to get hammered from this next storm, where areas along Wolf Creek Pass could see up to a foot of snowfall. We really start to see that snow ramping up hopefully after your your Friday morning commute, but we are looking at potentially seeing that more towards the 8-9 o'clock hours. So do be cautious on the roadways tomorrow morning. We'll start to see that snowfall become a bit more widespread. Now, as far as lunchtime tomorrow, we'll start to see more dry air moving in, snow gradually tapering off through the later afternoon, and those temperatures notably still above freezing in some spots, especially south of Highway 50. So that could come into play whenever we're talking about those accumulations. But by Friday night, this storm has cleared out of our area, and we are starting to melt and will be sunny by the time we get to Saturday. Totals for our snowfall, I've taken them back a little bit into the plains. I do think we'll see more melting, but about a trace to a couple inches is possible. It'll be more about those narrow snow bands into the eastern plains. For El Paso County, that's where we could see more significant impacts here, about 2 to 4 inches. Likely to see mostly slushy roads tomorrow late morning. 1 to 3 for Monument Woodland Park. Some of our mountain valleys still could pick up a couple of inches from Salida through Westcliff, Rye, Beulah, Levita, and again Wolf Creek Pass. That's where we see the most snowfall from this incoming system. It will get quite cold tonight, so that's where we'll have our cold air to the 20s and low 30s. Then by tomorrow, we're not going to warm up too much, but we will get above freezing, so that will help some melting even by Friday evening. After this storm moves in, we've got 50s on tap for the weekend here in Colorado Springs. Our next round of unsettled weather looks to move in midweek next week. Pueblo, big drop in temperatures between today and tomorrow. Light snowfall possible. A lovely weekend ahead, back to the 50s and 60s. And Canyon City, do note that temperature drop from Thursday into Friday. Some light snow is possible. And then we're back to the 50s and 60s in no time through the weekend. So it's just 24 hours of unsettled cold weather, and then we're back to that unusual spring warm-like temperatures.